Greetings and salutations. I hope everyone's having themselves a mighty fine day. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down to the goals so the 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. It's also been suggested to me that I should be promoting my other channel in these videos. So here's me doing that. This is my video essay channel where I do long and short form video essays in a film noir detective style, like I'm trying to solve a case. So peep it if any of these video topics interest you in the slightest. Now, TOG. Good chapter. 7 to 7.5 is where I'm leaning. I don't think it's worse than a 7. I don't think it's better than 7.5 personally. I don't think it's worthy of an 8 necessarily. But if you want to add some points from like Marie attacks, I'm with it. In 351 of I believe the third season, Hansung Yu did mention that Bam is V, so Hansung Yu might actually also be one of the few people that know. So Luslec, maybe Hansung, and Hua Ryun are the people that know that V's in Bam, because Garnak and Ha Jin Sung clearly, based off of this chapter, didn't know. And Ha Jin Sung does seem distraught because he does have a personal relationship with Viole, as he still calls him, never calls him Bam. From what I can remember, that's his student. And his conversation with Luslec about it also was rather intriguing, talking about the master and student dynamic and kind of being cryptic about V and Bam being in the same body, where some care about V being him, Luslec, that being his master, and then the master that is Ha Jin Sung caring about his disciple Bam, which is also in this body. So a lot of interesting things happened there in that capacity. First, I gotta laugh at Traumerei fans one more time. We smoking on that Traumerei pack, Traumerei pack, Traumerei pack, ooh. And then after I have some bars from my guy Mazzino. 0 for 4? Really? You feel like everything you came here to do? I hope Yuri and Bayak Ryun bonk you on the head 100, 1,050 times. The next time you show up, I need you to succeed in your side quests and your main quests. You're not safe either. That all being said, Dumas and Lobadan seem to be having a little rivalry thing going on, so they might fight. Who do you guys got versus if Dumas and Lobadan have a fight? I ended up voting for Lobadan, though I do think on paper, on screen, maybe what Dumas was more expressive, but don't sleep on Lobadan. He has the power of a tree. He doesn't act like a tree worth the Pantagana that made Kirin cry, but he's nice. Primal Punch, go crazy. So that's also a thing that's being set up. And Hugo somehow survived with Mate's concrete hard-ass booty being there. I thought the soldiers getting quelled by Lobadan was really dope when he said the administration did this. That was cool. I actually really like the part where Gustang tells him to bury him with the utmost respect and bury him not as a family leader, but as a father. And Proust of the Pobedal family saying, above all, they got to find the traitors in their family to repair the damage is interesting, considering Gustang is the one that allowed Belarir to run rampant, unless there's more people in there we don't know about who are even anti-Gustang. And saying our war is just beginning because they do have to run the gauntlet against other families and whatnot. So, should be cool. I don't know how anyone feels about Yama at this point. If they like him, not like him, still have hopes for him. They're done with him. But some people are arguing that with Traumerei's defeat, he has no kind of role in the story anymore, because as a Slayer, his job was to take out Traumerei. Traumerei's no longer here. I don't have a comment on that, good or bad or indifferent. Let me know what you guys think about that if you care to comment on it. And yeah, a lot of things kind of happened a little bit, but the most important part I thought was maybe the ending and the stuff on the ship, with Garnak not knowing. Ha Jin Sung, I think, is going to defect or try to save Viole. But interestingly enough, there was a part here where Bam wakes up because V gives him his body back, and he's touching the wall. And the same way that when V uses Shinsu, he can almost like see and feel the flow and the interconnectivity of all things of Shinsu, relatability, blah, blah, blah. And that's a terrible sentence, but you know what I mean. V's like, yo, feel that, bro. Feel that. Concentrate on the flow. Breathe slowly and deeply, observe the flow, and let yourself be carried by it. Then we can become anything. Is he saying... Is he trying to get Bam to get stronger so that he gets stronger? Or is he trying to get Bam to get carried into the flow so that he can be the sole owner of the body, almost devour himself or get lost to the flow of Shinsu? So A lot there we have to really talk about. And then my favorite part of the chapter is when we see Amigo Chaz laid out, some girl I don't know, my nigga Young Sleep, aka Lorray. Wake up, Lorray, please. And a knack. Looking like let me not do that today. But Maria's over there too. She packed everyone up. She's like, sorry to say hello so late. I'm a Princess Zahard like you from the Kun family. My name is Maria. So we're probably going to dive into the Kun and Maria backstory finally in its entirety. And I want to know how excited people are to get to that. To me, this gives me hope that we can possibly return to the tests, regular tests in some capacity, because I truly missed them on a personal level and was a big reason that I was such a Tower of God fan in the first place. So its return will do a lot for me. But I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. My favorite panel was Luslec and V pulling up when he's like, have faith, brother, have faith. I know what I'm doing. I'm cooking over here. And the favorite piece of dialogue of this chapter that moved me the most was the exchange with Hajin Sung and Grace Merchia Luslec, aka my MVP of this arc, or the year maybe, honestly. I love that guy. He's a great character. Remains to be seen how all these things play out. I'm really not sure where we go from here and what happens next. But hey, man, it is an interesting time to be a Tower of God fan. Like the video, subscribe again. Hope you guys enjoyed what I had to say. And I guess lastly, I'll leave you guys with this. I truly would really like to get into some of the inner workings of FUG, learning how this organization works, ticks, how it started, the history of it, who's in it, who's alive, who's awake, who died, blah, blah, blah. Would be nice. I also want to look at for the Zahard Empire and the Corps Commander armies. Like, how do you become a Corps Commander? Do you have to go up the ranks, take a test? Is it like feats on the battlefield? Like, all that information to me is very important. But and a side note, people in the chat were joking. Now that Traumerei's dead, Caliban finally stood up and he's not on his knee. All right, y'all be safe, man. Follow my other channel, man. I'm cooking on that channel. I swear to God. November Patreon. I appreciate you guys as always the support. I need it. I really do. We got to get more people. But shout out to the CBLs and certified BAM lovers. That's the first tier. I appreciate you guys. But also a huge shout out to the Priest of Fire. They might be the real CBL. That's Brilith Gang. The best character in Kubera. But the biggest shout out to the 5th Zen Gods. Shout out to my tier 3s. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Ketan, Lucky Roo, Muzaka, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Wolf, Zyler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrona Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Cisco, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. It's winter. It's getting cold. I'm going to need to warm myself up with some money. Yeah.